Hello, I am Professor Morten Hansen of University of California, Berkeley and INSEAD, the leading business school. Thank you for downloading this videocast, which covers the material from my book, Collaboration. This is the second videocast in a series of 4 videocasts that provide advice on how you can create great collaboration in your company. More specifically, this videocast covers the barriers to collaboration within companies. Spotting barriers to collaboration in your company is a vital first step to boost effective teamwork. To examine how the barriers can prevent effective collaboration, let's take a look at the failure of the US intelligence prior to the terrorist attack on 9/11/2001. Why choose 9/11? Because that sad event underscores the fundamental problems of barriers to collaboration in organizations.
Let us examine all 4 sets of hurdles one by one. The first set of hurdles to proper collaboration are what can be called the not invented here ones. This is when people are not willing to go outside their environment, for example, business unit or department, in order to seek external input from others. In the case of 9/11, one example was the lack of cooperation between the FBI and the CIA.
My research shows that there are 4 principal reasons for the not invented here barrier. First, a company might have an insular culture in which people prefer to communicate inside but not outside. Second, there can be a status gap in which the high-flying investment banker does not want to talk to the street-smart broker. Third, there might be an attitude of fix your own problem. Fourth, the fear of appearing stupid or revealing shortcomings can be a reason for the not invented here barrier.
The second set of hurdles comes from the hoarding barrier. The symptoms here can be as simple as colleagues who do not return phone calls, or who forget to send you the email with some useful contact information, or who find some other lame excuse to procrastinate. In the case of 9/11, there were numerous cases of information hoarding, namely as regards classified information, in order to avoid leaks. Why do some people exhibit the hoarding instinct? Once again, 4 main reasons can be identified. Perhaps the foremost is the competitive spirit. If divisions are in strong competition for resources, for CEO time, etc., each division will think twice before sharing potentially valuable information and experience. Close on the heels, narrow incentives, namely when people are rewarded only on how well they do their jobs, is another collaboration killer. Why should I help if there is nothing in it for me? Asks the average corporate egotist. Busyness is another big hurdle. How can a manager find the time to handle her assigned tasks and also help out her distant colleagues? Lastly is fear. Fear of losing power this time. With knowledge being power, many managers believe that hoarding one's knowledge enables preservation of power. The third set of hurdles is what can be called the search barriers. Whereas the first 2 sets of hurdles were psychological and man-established, this third set is more exogenous and linked to sheer company attributes. A more telling example here is that of the Japanese attacks on Pearl Harbor. Although Franklin's radar on Hawaii picked up the signal of incoming planes, the warning was disregarded as a technical error, in part because of the mountains of other information reaching the US military command. For example, both company size and physical distance between divisions can be strongly detrimental to collaboration potential. Another hurdle is sheer information overload. A fourth hurdle is the poverty of networks within a company. All 4 of these hurdles have to do with the difficulty in finding the proper collaborative key to unlock a problem, and are more specific to large companies than to small ones. The final set of collaboration barriers are transfer barriers. This set of obstacles has to do with difficulties in transferring knowledge, either because of its form or because of quasi-cultural difficulties.
Let us move away from military examples to illustrate this point, and let's quote the great French chef Fernand Poix. What is béarnaise sauce? An egg yolk, some shallots, tarragon. But believe me, it requires years of practice before the results are perfect. What the chef is telling us is how difficult it is to share tacit knowledge.
The difficulty in transferring tacit knowledge can be the first collaboration obstacle, since some information is difficult or impossible to transfer. Another difficulty can arise from the lack of a common frame, or a method of collaborating because of cultural differences. Lastly, weak ties can be an obstacle. If people do not know each other well, they may have trouble working together. The last hurdle to good collaboration? It lies quite simply in modern management. After all, the increasing levels of autonomy given to managers within different divisions, business units, or subsidiaries of the same company have meant growing degrees of autonomy. Modern management says that to deliver results, managers have to be given the freedom to operate as they see best. Such a self-interested race for results often goes against the grain of intergroup collaboration.
Time is running short. Let's take another minute to summarize and draw some conclusions. In this videocast, we have covered 4 barriers to collaboration. Number 1, the not invented here barrier. Number 2, the hoarding barrier. Number 3, the search barrier. And number 4, the transfer barrier.
We hope that you have found this videocast useful. Should you have any questions or comments, please contact us at this address. Additionally, thank you for spreading the word about this series to your friends and colleagues.
Thank you once again, and good luck in your collaborations.